Karoline Leavitt is the Trump 2024 National Press Secretary and joins us live. Karoline, great to see you. So now that one debate is on the calendar, what does President Trump hope to accomplish when confronting VP Harris on the public stage?
Well, I don't know, maybe having her actually answer questions about her record, which she has refused to do now for 19 days in a row. Since becoming the Democrat Party's darling nominee, Kamala Harris has not taken any real questions from the press, has not held a press conference, and finally committed to this debate after President Trump did more than an hour-long press conference yesterday, taking questions on an array of issues. So on that debate stage, President Trump, our team very much look forward to watching Kamala Harris try to defend her disastrous record. We know she's already trying to run away from it, flip-flop on issues such as banning fracking. She's been in support of that. Now she's trying to walk away from it, and many of the other disastrous liberal policies that she has supported throughout her career.
In that 70-second address to a gaggle or team of reporters, she did say she was all in on the ABC News debate, as she's touted before, and appears to be leaving the door open for more. Here's that clip.
But President Trump had a press conference today. He talked about a lot of things. I wonder if you have a reaction to what he's talking about.
Well, I'm glad that he's finally agreed to a debate on September 10th. I'm looking forward to it and hope he shows up.
Are you open to more debate?
I am happy to have that conversation about an additional debate for after September 10th, for sure.
She'll have the conversation after the debate. How do you take that? How does Trump take that?
I think she wants to see how well she can perform and then maybe make a decision. That's unacceptable. She needs to commit to all three debates. The American people deserve it. Let's remember, she has not received one vote to become the Democrat nominee. She was installed in this position because President Trump delivered the ultimate knockout to Joe Biden on the debate stage, and therefore she's now become the presumptive nominee appointed by donors and elitists in the party. So she needs to answer questions. She needs to debate. She needs to, again, stand up there and attempt to defend her dangerously liberal record. President Trump has committed to 3 debates. Kamala Harris needs to do the same. And yesterday, she also said that she's going to have her team schedule an interview by the end of the month. It is August 9th. That's 3 weeks away. What is she waiting for? I think it's because her advisors know that she's incapable of going off script. They are worried about that. She's not given a speech or, again, a press conference without a teleprompter nearby, but she needs to do it if she wants to be the next president of the United States.
Well, especially now that there are new questions surfacing around her running mate's military record. She was asked about it briefly on the campaign trail yesterday when she spoke to that gaggle. Here's that moment.
This has been about your vice presidential pick and his leaving the National Guard at 24 years. Vance said that he deserted his own troops or his own colleagues. What's your take on that?
Listen, I praise anyone who has presented themselves to serve our country, and I think that we all should.
Karoline, does President Trump plan to focus in on that and present these questions on the debate stage?
Well, we certainly have already. Senator Vance has called out Tim Walz for his stolen valor because it's egregious and disrespectful to the thousands of veterans in this country who did actually serve in combat. There's more than enough evidence now to prove that Tim Walz did knowingly lie about his military service, about his title and his rank, about the fact that he said in numerous times before that he carried weapons of war in war, that he deployed to Afghanistan. Neither of those statements are true. He deployed to Europe. He served some time in Italy, but he did not serve in an active combat zone. And that's very disrespectful to those veterans that did put their lives on the line and answer the call to defend this country. And so he needs to also answer for that and apologize to the veterans and service members who feel disrespected by his stolen valor, including many of those who were in his battalion in the Army National Guard that have now spoken out and said that while we answered the call and deployed to Iraq, Tim Walz left us behind. And that's not the type of leader that the American people need.